bike everywhere. Like seriously? This is Like a Plus TV on YouTube. I am Abiodun Owolewa. The ban of Okada riders has brought about a mixed reaction among Nigerians. The ban, which was issued by the Lagos State Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu, has made Nigerians to react over the current situation of the country.
From what I've seen today, because I believe today is the first day of the banning. So I believe, as I was coming today, I saw that the road was really quiet. Not like before that you want to cross the road, Okada is coming from here and the other one is coming from there, and the place is like upside down.
Make the government just leave the Okada that will be working now, because of people. So most people, they are not having work now. Especially you see that this rider's bike is is graduating. They are plenty on riding this bike.
Some people don't have work to do. That's what they feed their family. That's their job. So if they're buying them now, what are they going to use? Like how are they going to cope with themselves, with their family? So I don't see any reason why they should buy it.
Because there are people who is doing bad things to Okada too. And Okada is a fast movement for everybody. Especially if you want to go to work early in the morning time. It's very, very fast for us to get to the work easily and come back home in time.
To ban the Okada rider is okay because then he would have killed many souls. Went to Mero last week, then keep 2 people from one way. And police not talking about all those things. Even our government not talking about all those things. But I was surprised today when they say there's no Okada because it's all those that haven't been hear the news. So I went somewhere, so I said I just shared it and prefer. Even in what do you call it? I just the last 2 weeks from one way. The Okada have already killed one woman with the pregnant. So that day I was surprised. I say make them quick my ban this Okada. It's okay, it's right. But make them pursue them go inside street. That is okay. But for express, make them move away from express. It's right.
Someone like me now, I don't have job. I'm using bike to work. But when they ban the Okada, I'm just using leg to walk up and down. I cannot use my bike to do anything. I just keep my bike at home. But I just want to tell the government that just help us to just do what they want to do.
I like when they say no Okada for this Lagos state again, because Okada they are killing people now for this. Even me, Okada don't jam me for hand. I want to cross. No, they follow one way. All those Okada one way. They killing people now. Let's say even on Saturday I see one accident. Okada man, the woman leg just cut him.
Oh my God, how are we going to survive? We have gathered the opinion of the citizens, and it is not right to see that there is no effect of the ban of Okada riders, has no effect on the people.
We're back on this episode of The Shift, and we have a special guest today facilitating this session. Her name is Darlene Schneider. She'll be talking about building better brains and bodies. So let's talk at The Shift.
But when I got into junior high, it was kind of like, okay, so you should be playing in the Edmonton Junior Symphony. I'm going, no, I really want to play basketball. I really want to play basketball. I don't want to play Junior Symphony. It's too hard. I got to work too hard at it. And so in high school, I really excelled in sports and I loved it. And I went to Bonnie Doon High School here in Edmonton. And in fact, it's now called Vimy Ridge or something, because it's changed. So for new Canadians, for families that come here and they're new Canadians, one of the places that they feel the safest, because what we know from newcomers that oftentimes parents are really afraid of their children being taken from them by the government or whatever. So new Canadians have had all kinds of experiences that we need to understand and we need to listen to. But new Canadians have shared that they're often most comfortable in their place of worship. An important thing is to know what you like and what you're comfortable with and what you're uncomfortable with, and then having enough confidence to have a conversation with whether it's your mom or your dad.
in the society that we're in, if you're out in a group and you're talking 1 minute and you don't, and then you just disengage for whatever reason, people just automatically assume that there's something wrong. So I don't think that it's you're trying to please anyone's expectations. It's just the way that we view things is that the moment someone stops talking or they're not engaging anymore, it's like, oh, there must be something wrong with them, rather than they just want their alone time.
Yeah, during COVID, I had a lot of time. I feel like the day was so much longer and I could just, do whatever I wanted. But then now, it's just, I have no time, to do anything. I go to work, sleep, go back to work, and then on the weekend, I just have to do all the things that I didn't get done during the weekday. It's like, I have no time now. Now I'm looking at it, I'm like, wow, like, I should have done this, I should have done that, I should have. But it's okay though, it's life.
So sometimes there's moments where you just like sit and you're quiet, and then you're like, oh, I'm with people. So it's not really like it's new people or anything, it just depends. It's like, it depends on how I feel at that moment.
So what I hear from that is that it's like you're almost like you feel that you're expected when you're with a group to participate.
Yeah.
Rather than just being silent and being quiet and enjoying the company that you're with.
Yeah.
I went to one of my close friends' birthday last week. 3 hours, I went home, I walked home. Just couldn't do it. It was too long.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, too many people, I can't do it.
So what happens? Does it just feel like you're stressed, or do you feel like I don't want to talk anymore?
Yeah, I don't want to talk anymore. I just shut down, I just become quiet. I want to be there.
You guys all are together at home?
Yeah.
Okay. So is there strength in numbers here?
I feel like depending on culture or family, strength in numbers doesn't really matter.
Okay. It's three against you, the mom, right?
Yeah. So we there are some stuff where she'll adapt to what we're saying, but there are other things where it's just no, you guys need to change that. So kind of with what she was saying about how she needs to change and be more social or whatever, she feels that because of her personal conviction, but I don't feel that. I just feel like I need to socialize more because my mom's just like, why would you sit alone? Why would you be by yourself? Yeah. That doesn't make sense. It's not healthy.
I need 20 left.
My name is Adekola Ademuyiwa, but people call me Nigerian Wikipedia. This is my story.
Ìgbà wọ́n tẹ̀lé Èkó, wọ́n tẹ̀lé ní 1600, ó ti pé 422 years lọ́dún yìí. Kano 1000 years.
Mo jẹ́ ọmọ bíbí ìlú Ìbàdàn ní Akínyẹlé local government ní Mọ́níyà. Bàbá mi ni ó wà ní Akínyẹlé, ìyá mi Ọ̀yọ́.
Hi, my name is Lawani. I go about looking for trouble where there is none. Anyway, last week on my timeline on Facebook, I posted something, if you remember, just like that.
Ibi Bangoye, kí ló parí kúkọ mẹ́ta nínú Kwara, Asa, Bautin, Edu, Ekiti, Ìfẹ́lódùn, Ìlọrin East, Ìlọrin South, Ìlọrin West, Rẹ́pọ̀dùn, Káyàmá, Mòrò, Ọ̀fà, Òkè-Ìrọ̀. Mo lọ sí UNA Primary School nílùú Ìjàyè. From there, mo proceed to Ìjàyè High School. Bẹ̀mí ò pẹ́ níbẹ̀ rárá. Ní kó ṣe kú ní primary school ní Ìjàyè, mo lọ sí Èkó ní direct. Bẹ̀gbà tí mo dé ibẹ̀, tí wọ́n béèrè dictation, wọ́n ní book. BUQ.
The first Nigerian boxer Okada in 1944. Òun lẹ́ni àkọ́kọ́ tó kọ́kọ́ fẹsẹ̀ pa ìlú ìrìn. Òun àtẹ́ni ẹ̀ ń jà lọ́ba ìyàwó ẹ̀ ní Basi, don't forget your left face. Síbẹ̀ mi náà bá ní òwe ìtàn náà. Don't forget. I say ìyàwó like Okada Basi in 1944. Òun àtẹ́ni ẹ̀ ń jà lọ́ba ìyàwó ẹ̀ ní Basi, don't forget your kó máa jù báyìí kó kò fún àyà ni. The Gagan light in 1966 to 96. Ẹ wo bọ̀bọ̀ yìí. Kò ní wo bí. Kò ní the first Nigerian bomb senator in Libya. bọ̀bọ̀ yìí Gbénga Babátọ́lá oní first Nigeria ìgbè mọ́tò náà ìgbìmọ̀ náà kọ́lé máa rà mí lọ. Ẹ bá gbọ́ the first Nigeria born mayor in UK Gbénga Babátọ́lá oníjọ́ mi. Everybody ló kò bí tó kọ́kọ́ wọ mọ́tò Nàìjíríà ìyàfẹ́ láti. Ta ló kọ́kọ́ rà tí máa rẹ̀ tó gbà ló méjèèjì wá ń ta fẹ́ láti rẹ̀ láti.
So from there wọ́n dá mi padà sí primary 3 all the way láti primary 6. Mi ò ní lọ́kàn kó máa kọ́ mechanic. I wish to go further in my education, but ní 1989 mo bá máa kan pàdé. Ó wá wà sófin pé kí n má bá wọn ṣe òṣèlú ìyẹn politics. Kí má bá wọn dogun pé iṣẹ́ tó bá jẹ mọ́ṣẹ́ ìdọ̀tí ni kí n má bá wọn ṣe. Pé máa kàn rí pé mo ń travel out lọ sí ìlú òyìnbó nígbà tí nǹkan lọ sẹ́yìn kò ní lásán. Mo wá fi ní lọ́kàn pé anytime tí bá ti jáde school báyìí mo máa lọ kọ́ṣẹ́ mẹkáníìkì ni. Mo believe pé iṣẹ́ mẹkáníìkì yẹn gangan ni iṣẹ́ ìdọ̀tí. Nípa ọ̀rọ̀ bí ìwé mi ṣe wáyé, Ọlọ́run ó máa ń pa mí lẹ́kún gan tí máa rántí torí ẹni tó mú mi oh God ẹ máa jẹ́ kí n rántí ìyàwó mi tó ṣaláìsí torí òun ni ó connect mi mọ́ iṣẹ́ tí mo ń ṣe. Mo dẹ̀ ń dúpẹ́ fọ́lọ́run bí mo ṣe dà lénìí ní dáadáa. Mo dẹ̀ mọ̀ pé my tomorrow is going to be better than today. Nípa iṣẹ́ ìdọ̀tí tí wọ́n ní kí n máa ṣe yẹn tí mi lọ kọ́ṣẹ́ mẹkáníìkì mo á rò pé nǹkan lè iṣẹ́ ìdọ̀tí. So gbàdí mo ní mo gun márúwá yẹn ò wá òkè kò fi mí lọ́kàn balẹ̀ tó ń dá mi láàmú. Ọ̀gá mi ò dẹ̀ lọ tó ṣe. Ẹ̀gbọ́n ìyàwó mi ló wá ń print ìwé àwọn A4 Abu State and Capital 5 naira la máa ń tà. Olúwa mú mi lọ bá ẹ̀gbọ́n ẹ̀ pé kó mú mi mọ́ra. Ẹ̀gbọ́n ẹ̀ dẹ̀ ti ṣe ọjà kalẹ̀. Bá ṣe jọ gbéra nìyẹn. A bá lọ sí Benin. Bá ṣe dé Benin báyìí ló bá bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní kí àwọn yẹn State and Capital Abia Umaya Adamawa Yola Akwa Ibom Uyo. Mo ní ṣé bá ṣe máa kiri ìwé lélẹ̀. Ẹ̀mí tèmi ò gbé o. Mo ní mo fẹ́ padà sékòó. Olówó mọ́tò dà. Mo sáfara yìí. Bá ṣe ń kiri ọjà yẹn báyìí òun ló ń wá wájú. Àwọn yẹn kàn tí wọ́n wé ìgbà novice lélẹ̀ pé wọ́n ti mọ̀ pé mi ò mọ̀ ń pa ìmọ̀kàn sáà. Ẹ̀gbọ́n ìyàwó mi yẹn ó wá fún mi ló fún mi lọ́jà. Ìgbà tí mo dé ìyàwó mi lọ jà fún mi pé òun fẹ́ kí ìyàwó ẹ̀ rí mi fín. Bí wọ́n ṣe fún mi ní ṣíà ọ̀dọ̀ tèmi ni pátì tèmi náà wà lọ ń print ìwé ẹ̀ fúnra mi. After tí mo print ẹ̀ tán mo wá dá ọjà tiẹ̀ padà fún. Ó ṣe di pé èmi náà dá ní kíni tèmi lọ́tọ̀ ni.
Ìlú wo ló lówó jù ní gbogbo àgbáyé? The richest country in the world. Tẹ́lẹ̀tẹ́lẹ̀ Luxembourg ló lówó jù ní Germany ní kan bí ọdún bíi 5 sẹ́yìn. Ṣùgbọ́n ní kan bí ọdún bíi 3 sí ẹni la sí Qatar Arab country. Àwọn Igbo máa ń pè ní Alabon. Ṣùgbọ́n ní early this year Qatar Luxembourg ó tún ti gba nǹkan ẹ̀ padà. Ṣùgbọ́n lẹ́yìn báyìí China ló lówó jù ní gbogbo àgbáyé báyìí. China ló lówó jù. Ìlú wo ló rẹwà jù? Ìlú ẹ̀ fáìn bàjẹ́bẹ̀ ó kéré gan. Population bí wọ́n ṣe pọ̀ tó wọn tó Yánà Pàjá. Ọlọ́pàá tó wà nílùú ẹ̀wọ̀n ti 350 lọ. Ọlọ́pàá tó wà Yánà Pàjá lásán. Àtẹ̀tó wọṣọ, àtẹ̀tó wọṣọ, àtẹ̀tó ti lé dànù tó mú lóṣù kọba káàkiri. Wọ́n lé 3,000. Mọ́tà nìyẹn, mọ́tà ó wà ní Italy. Ìlú wo ló kúṣẹ́ jù lágbàáyé? Sẹ́mọ̀ pé tíktíkàtíkẹ̀sì ni top 5 tó burú jù. Mozambique, Somalia, Eritrea, Ethiopia, Congo, bẹ̀ top 10 yòókù. Nàìjíríà wà lára wọn tẹ́lẹ̀ nígbà bí ọdún 5 sẹ́yìn. Ṣùgbọ́n nígbà bí ọdún 3 Nàìjíríà ti wà nígbà bí ọdún 2 sẹ́yìn Nàìjíríà ti wà ní nọ́mbà 5. Ṣùgbọ́n mi ò gbà torí jẹ́ fún máa ń retí pé lówó GDP gross domestic product ibi tó ń jàjẹ́ everyone ìgbàlódé lẹ́nu kò ṣẹ́rú ẹ̀ nìkan. Ṣùgbọ́n lẹ́nu báyìí sí Nàìjíríà is the richest country in Africa. Ẹbẹ̀ rojú rẹ̀ náà ó ní sọ ìwé mi ò gbà ṣùgbọ́n mi gbọ́dọ̀ bá Google àgbì torí tó ń jàjẹ́ sẹ́fún everyone ìgbàlódé.
He moved to Lagos in 1978. He started Dangote Group, the small trading firm. His grandfather, Alassane Dantata, was one of the richest men in West Africa as in 1955. He first got married May 27, 1978 at the age of 20 years. The meaning of Aliko, the victorious one who defend humanity. He bought his first car, Mercedes-Benz 208 of 5,000 naira. It took him 30 years to make his first $1 billion. He currently won $17.8 billion. He became GCO in November 14, 2011 under Adekola Jonathan administration. He was named Africa Person of the Year in 2014. He was ranked number 71 Forbes Most Powerful Men of the Year in 2015. He has three daughters, Halima, Fatima, Maria, and one adopted son. He has survived three crash events in his life. In 1983 in London, in 2006 when he lost his brother, in 2008 on his way to Angola. He has donated more than 10 million naira through his foundation. He donated 150 million to save Ebola in 2019. He also donated 1 billion naira to stop COVID-19 and many more. I'm not into the level that I wish to be. I'm still a poor man, I think you understand. So I need God perfection in my life, and I believe my future is brighter. And I love current affairs so much, and I love history. That's current affairs. So I like to read very well. Then all what I'm reading inside my book, and I use it to sell my market. That's what motivates me and ginger me. I thank God Almighty, because what I really see in my life is that my today is better than yesterday, and I believe that tomorrow is going to be more better for me, because who am I? Who knows me before? So I thank God. Google know me. If you type my name on Google, Adekola Ademuyiwa, it will bring me out. Despite that, I've never had money. Ibi tí mo wà ń sìn kò tẹ́ mi lọ́rùn rárá. Tẹ́ bá rí ilé tí mò ń gbé ẹ máa pity mi. Ìyàwó mi ti kú 2012, this 10 years now. Pẹ̀lú ọmọ mẹ́ta lọ́wọ́. Kò easy. Mo fẹ́ kí gbogbo ẹ̀yin ọmọ Ọlọ́run kẹ́ gbàdúrà lé mi lórí kí n rí ọ̀nà àbáyọ. Gbogbo agbára òkùnkùn lágọ̀ọ́ ara mi kọ́run bá mi fẹ̀jẹ̀ rẹ̀ parẹ́, kí iná gbé kúrò lára mi, promise and faith kó kúrò nínú ayé mi. Ibi gíga tó lù á kọ fún mi kí n débẹ̀. Àwọn ọ̀ràn ayọ̀ tí mo ti ń gbọ́ for long kó má jẹ́ ó pẹ́ mọ́. Màá pé 50 years ní July báyìí sìn, kò tí ì sí nǹkan kan rárá. Mi ní táyà mọ́tò, bẹ́ẹ̀ tí n bá bọ̀ táwọn èèyàn máa ń fojú ẹni tó ti rí ṣe wò mí. But thank God, when there is life, there is hope.
Ọkùnrin olólówó jù ní gbogbo àgbáyé, the richest man in the whole world. Tẹ́lẹ̀tẹ́lẹ̀ Carlos Slim ni ọmọ Mexico, bọ̀bá ìbá ìbí gate owó $26.5 billion. Obìnrin olólówó jù lágbàáyé Alice Ewatin ọmọ USA, ìyẹn wọ́n ti $27.2 billion. Àwọn ni wọ́n lówó jù láfíríkà ní kàbí ọdún kan àbọ̀, ọmọ ìjọ ni wọ́n tẹ́lẹ̀ bọ́n sọ wọ́n ti di méjìlá báyìí. Nígbà yẹn ọmọ Egypt mẹ́rin, South Africa mẹ́ta, ọmọ Nigeria kan náà ló wà náà Dangote, that was then. Ìgbà ni Dangote wà number 1 Nigeria, ó wà number 7 Africa, ó dẹ̀ wà ní 463 ní world. Owó Dangote nígbà yẹn $2.5 billion lówó ẹ̀. Ṣùgbọ́n ní kàbí ọdún kan Dangote ti wà number 1 Africa, ó wà number 51 ní world.
Hello viewer, my name is Adekola Ademuyiwa, the Nigeria Wikipedia. That is my story.
Well, that's all we have time for today. Until I see you again, continue to follow us on Facebook, YouTube, TikTok. And remember, it will do you a whole lot of good to subscribe to Michael Plus on YouTube. Continue to keep God at the center. Ciao.